Imagine attending one of the most prestigious royal charity gatherings of the year, a place where every smile is carefully measured, every handshake carries meaning, and every word spoken in public is expected to reflect centuries of royal tradition. Now imagine that, in the middle of that elegant occasion, an unexpected exchange leaves guests frozen in silence. According to a dramatic scenario that has captured widespread online discussion, tensions inside royal circles reached an astonishing new level when Camilla's daughter allegedly made remarks that were widely interpreted as disrespectful toward Princess Anne. Whether fact or speculation, the story has sparked intense debate among royal watchers and inspired countless conversations about loyalty, duty, and respect within the monarchy. Today's story explores that what-if scenario purely for entertainment and discussion. It is not presented as established fact but rather as a dramatic narrative inspired by public fascination with the royal family. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest royal stories. Now, let's begin. The afternoon had begun exactly as expected. Guests arrived dressed in elegant formal attire. Senior royals greeted charity organizers. Military officers exchanged respectful conversations. Photographers documented every arrival. Everything reflected the calm discipline that has long defined royal engagements. Princess Anne, known throughout Britain for her unwavering commitment to public service, arrived with her characteristic professionalism. She greeted volunteers before greeting dignitaries. She spent time speaking with veterans. She thanked staff members individually. Observers once again noted why many consider her one of the hardest-working members of the royal family. Her reputation had been built over decades, not through dramatic speeches or glamorous headlines, but through relentless dedication. Few members of the royal family command respect quite like Princess Anne. Even critics of the monarchy frequently acknowledge her work ethic. That reputation made what supposedly happened next even more shocking. As guests gathered inside one of the reception halls, conversations reportedly turned toward the future of several royal charities. Several prominent figures joined the discussion. Among them, according to the fictional account, was Camilla's daughter. At first, everything appeared cordial. Smiles, pleasantries, polite laughter. Nothing unusual. Then the atmosphere suddenly shifted. Someone mentioned Princess Anne's remarkable schedule. Another guest reportedly praised her commitment to royal duties. The compliments continued. Several attendees nodded in agreement. Then came the unexpected interruption. According to the fictional version of events, Camilla's daughter allegedly dismissed the praise with comments that many present interpreted as unnecessarily disrespectful. The room reportedly fell silent. Some guests looked down. Others exchanged nervous glances. No one expected such remarks during an event celebrating charitable service. Princess Anne, according to the fictional story, remained remarkably composed. She neither interrupted nor responded emotionally. Instead, she maintained the calm expression that has defined countless difficult public appearances throughout her decades of royal service. That reaction itself reportedly impressed many observers. But elsewhere inside the venue, word of the exchange began spreading quickly. Royal aides whispered quietly. Guests shared surprised expressions. Within minutes, nearly everyone seemed aware that something uncomfortable had taken place. Although details varied depending on who supposedly witnessed the exchange, one theme remained consistent throughout every version of the fictional account. Respect had allegedly been crossed. And in royal circles, respect matters, perhaps more than almost anything else. Princess Anne has spent decades earning admiration across political lines, charitable organizations, and international audiences. She rarely seeks headlines. She almost never engages in public disputes. She simply works, year after year, engagement after engagement. Because of that reputation, many fictional observers reportedly viewed the alleged remarks as more than a personal slight. They viewed them as criticism directed towards someone widely regarded as one of the monarchy's strongest pillars. As whispers continued spreading through the reception, attention reportedly shifted elsewhere. Prince William had supposedly been informed. Those familiar with William's public image often describe him as calm under pressure, measured, reserved, deliberate, rarely emotional in public. But, according to this fictional scenario, that calm was about to be tested. Sources inside the imaginary narrative claim William initially refused to believe what he had heard. Surely, there had been a misunderstanding. Surely, someone had exaggerated. He reportedly asked multiple people exactly what had been said. Each version differed slightly. Yet every account suggested the same conclusion. Princess Anne had allegedly been publicly disrespected. William's expression reportedly changed almost immediately. Those standing nearby noticed it. The polite smile disappeared. His posture stiffened. Conversations became shorter. Observers supposedly sensed that something significant had happened behind the scenes. The future king has often spoken, both publicly and through those close to him, about the importance of service, duty, respect, responsibility. Those principles have guided his public life. Princess Anne embodies many of those same ideals. For William, according to the fictional account, the issue was never about personalities. It was about protecting the dignity of the institution, protecting those who had devoted their lives to it, and protecting standards that had existed for generations. As speculation spread through the reception, senior aides reportedly worked quietly to prevent further tension. Some guests were encouraged to move toward another exhibition room. Others were invited into separate conversations. Musicians continued performing as though nothing unusual had happened. To outside observers, the event remained flawless. Inside, however, the atmosphere reportedly felt entirely different. Then came another surprising development. According to the fictional narrative, several respected charity representatives privately approached Princess Anne, not to discuss the alleged remarks, but simply to thank her. Thank her for decades of dedication. Thank her for supporting causes that rarely receive headlines. Thank her for maintaining composure despite uncomfortable circumstances. Those quiet gestures reportedly spoke louder than any confrontation could have. Princess Anne accepted every conversation with grace. She smiled. She listened. She thanked each person individually. She never appeared interested in fueling controversy. That response only increased admiration among many fictional attendees. Meanwhile, Prince William reportedly continued gathering information. Rather than reacting impulsively, he supposedly wanted to understand exactly what had occurred. That cautious approach reflected his leadership style. Listen first. Verify facts. Then respond. Yet even within the fictional account, those closest to him claimed his disappointment was unmistakable. One aide supposedly described the mood in simple terms. This wasn't how today's event was supposed to be remembered. Indeed, the gathering had been organized to celebrate volunteers, community leaders, and charitable achievements. Instead, conversations had shifted toward alleged personal conflict. It was precisely the kind of distraction senior royals traditionally seek to avoid. As the evening reception continued, photographers captured elegant smiles and formal conversations. To the public, everything appeared perfectly normal. But behind those carefully choreographed images, the fictional story suggests emotions remained high. Guests quietly wondered whether an apology would follow. Would someone clarify the alleged remarks? Would tensions ease before the evening concluded? Or had something far more significant just unfolded behind palace walls? Those questions lingered as the event drew closer to its conclusion. And according to the fictional scenario, Prince William was finally preparing to address the matter in a way that no one inside the reception expected. As the evening entered its final moments, anticipation spread quietly throughout the reception hall. According to this fictional scenario, Prince William had no intention of creating a public spectacle. Those who know his public image often describe him as someone who values composure above confrontation, especially during official engagements. Instead of responding with visible anger, the fictional narrative suggests William chose a measured but unmistakably firm approach. After speaking privately with several senior aides, he reportedly made it clear that respect for every working member of the royal family was non-negotiable. Princess Anne, whose decades of dedication have earned admiration across Britain and beyond, deserved recognition for her service, not criticism that could overshadow the purpose of the event. the fictional account claims his message quickly spread among those present. Conversations that had been filled with speculation gradually shifted toward admiration for Anne's professionalism and William's calm leadership. Rather than allowing the alleged incident to dominate the evening, attention returned to the volunteers and charities whose work the gathering had been organized to celebrate. Princess and herself, true to the image she has maintained for decades, reportedly declined every opportunity to comment on the alleged exchange. She continued greeting guests with the same quiet confidence that has defined her public life, proving once again why so many consider her one of the monarchy's most dependable figures. What do you think? If such a situation had ever unfolded, would Prince William have been right to defend Princess and so firmly, or would a quieter response have been the wiser course?